Tonight, a woman is sharing her story after she says she was burned when people threw lit firecrackers into a crowd in the River Market this weekend. THV 11's Tamer Knight brings us her story. Tamer?
Well, Brooke, Alake Chambers says what happened has left her shaken. Her family was leaving the Pops on the River event Saturday when she says it happened. Tonight, she says she wants something done about the unruly crowds downtown.
By the time I realized what was happening, the only thing I was concerned about was keeping them safe.
Alake Chambers and her family joined thousands of people who gathered around the First Security Amphitheater to celebrate America's 250th birthday Saturday night.
And being able to return back to one of the few events that's meant to bring a lot of families together. And one of the recounts and experiences that I absolutely enjoyed, the symphony, all of the people coming together and the calmness before the storm.
That storm came after she says several people began throwing firecrackers into the crowd as people made their way down Markham Street.
You couldn't even tell who was throwing them because it was different individuals of all shapes, sizes, ages. And probably the worst of it all was when it occurred from the downtown Main Street Central Arkansas Library parking, where they would toss them and they laid across the parking, the sidewalks. You genuinely could not run or walk anywhere.
Alake says one of the firecrackers hit her on the leg, burning through her clothes and leaving her with a burn to her calf.
My biggest fear was losing my family in the rush, them running away, getting lost, and having to deal with the panic, the storm, and the injuries that I sustained. Fortunately, they're minimal where I could continue to resume my night and my day, but the trauma that occurred from my family overnight was something to keep us away from something like this eternally, honestly.
Now, Alake says she's disappointed by the lack of law enforcement response.
Probably the most shocking experiences was noticing the lack of emergency on behalf of LRPD and their unwillingness to protect and serve.
Now we asked LRPD for a response to her story, and we're told the department is still working on police reports from the weekend. Of course, we'll have those updates when they're available. But reporting right now in the studio, I'm Tamer Knight, THV 11 News.